And welcome back to Tales of Symphonia, where remember last time Colette got the crap chewed out of her from all the other.
Oh yeah, the village people, and then
Yeah.
the fakes were like, "No, man, don't do that," and they were so quick to say, "Sorry, sorry, I blamed you for murdering my family.
Yeah, exactly.
We're cool now."
It's all good. Oh, we get a dance again, by the way. So that's the thing. Also, Steam. I'm gonna close out of you because I think you are making everything laggy. Sorry, you're not coming in too badly, John, but you are having a little bit of static
Oh, I probably
stuff.
just need to be close. Oh, am I like robotic?
Yeah, it was smidge. So I closed out of Steam as well, and it seems to have fixed it. Like, it wasn't bad, it was just barely noticeable, so.
Yeah.
Oh, also, as an apology for like the last 6 or 7 episodes, I'm really sorry for that reverberation from my microphone or the high pitch. I don't know what was causing it, but I'm using the other crappier microphone. I've just decided to retire that other microphone since we've had too many problems with that one now. But yep, basically, Rain's just doing that dance again. That's it.
Why is she doing it again?
So we can get the costume. That's a costume, so that's pretty much the only reason. And Lloyd is dressed like a pirate. Yeah.
There's such a lack of good, I guess, pirate sim games. Like, I would enjoy something that was like Mountain Blade, where it's open world, go there,
I
do
used
that,
to play this one really good one.
What, like, was it like third person or first person sandbox? Or was it that Sid Meier's levels of
I was gonna say about
pirates?
Sid Meier's Pirates.
Sid Meier's has a pirate game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
old.
functions like a strategy though.
It's pretty old though. Sid
Yeah, it's
Meier.
fairly
Okay.
old. I'm thinking of one.
It was this was about 10 years ago. It was an online one.
Oh, was it the Pirates of the Caribbean one?
No.
Because
Pirates of the Caribbean got a video. Well, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean got a video game. Made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, they had an online. They had an MMO one with like pirate ships, all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I want one that functions like Mountain Blade, which is just Mountain Blade is RPG, but it's focused on the combat. But you can, I don't know, get a job as a soldier with a lord, or just become a bandit and loot and burn villages to the ground, and then sell that loot somewhere. But I'd like to do that as a pirate. Like I want to get a ship, hire a crew, manage my ship, divvy, and like loot and plunder ships and coastlines and stuff like that. That would be fun to do, especially with technology nowadays and with the ship mechanics of
Wasn't that Assassin's Creed 4?
well, no, I don't think that's what it was primarily about. It was more or less an Assassin's Creed story set in pirates with good ship combat, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was like Mountain Blade where you could just kind of, let's take the ship to this colony and then loot it and then go back off and do whatever.
So kind of like what is it called? Guns of Icarus, but with actual looting as well.
Well, Guns of Icarus is more just ship combat focused.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You get the ship combat, but then you'd also want the rest of
Yeah.
the stuff too.
Maybe, I guess I would like the ship combat of the Assassin's Creed games, but at the same time, the open world do whatever of Mountain Blade, where you level your character and your crew and your party up, and you just focus on getting your ship upgraded and your crew upgraded, and then you can either go freelancing and just loot and pillage everything, or become a privateer and like say, hey, Queen of England, I can loot Spanish ships if you pay me a monthly stipend.
You might like Skies Arcadia actually then, if you're wanting to do that. That's the funny thing. So basically you play as these characters called the Blue Rogues in Skies Arcadia, and like your character's a pirate, but
Yeah.
you're not like the Black Pirates. So you're like Robin Hood. You steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Oh, you see, that's what's boring. I want to be the pirate that steals everything,
Okay,
even the last.
alright.
If even the poor person's last 2 coins, I want
Yeah.
them.
I was gonna say, yeah, that doesn't happen. I was gonna
'Cause that's what I want. That's what you do in Mountain Blade. You
steal everything.
you attack villagers. Like, please, it's only harvesting season. Nope, I'm gonna kill you, and then burn an entire village to the ground.
Yeah,
And all the village had was butter. Like, I just sold all of their butter on the market.
nice. We're working on getting that stuff, by the way, so we can get 2 costumes. We would permanently unlock the pirate costume Is it 2 costumes? No, 1 costume's that. The other thing I was thinking of isn't a costume. Getting the second devil or the last devil's arm. But
We end up doing that side quest, don't we?
the devil's arm, yeah.
We just don't bother to level it up.
No, yep, that's correct. You have to do, in order to level it up, you have to beat that side quest, and that's why I didn't do it. Because I did everything else to get to it, but by the time you actually can level up those weapons to be useful...
Yeah, it's pretty late in the game anyway.
Yeah. And that's the main
And it's an unlimited level up anyway, so you just level up till you feel comfortable.
Yeah. I think it goes to level 99 at the highest. I could be wrong. I haven't really tested that either, because I've never needed to, so...
So there's something interesting I saw on Our Catholicism last night, I think, and that was someone asked about the liturgical correctness of a church they visited where the tabernacle wasn't at the center, it was off to the side somewhere, in a different place.
It's technically valid, but not good.
Yeah, because I visit one, and every year I go to Virginia Beach with my family, and we go to a church down there, and they have that. They have their tabernacle off to the side, but I don't like that because, one, when you genuflect, it's supposed to be toward the tabernacle, and it's hard to do that when the tabernacle's not at the center behind the altar. And I feel like it distracts from the whole thing to have someone get up and go get, the consecrated hosts and the wine and bring it over to the...
And I can understand that, which I was thinking about that, because the basilica that I really like, that's more traditional here. Actually, the tabernacle is not, right behind the altar. It is off in a side room, but I think that's also where they do adoration. So it's
keep in mind, during the Mass, also, it's the altar, not the tabernacle.
In regards to genuflection?
In regards to the focus.
Yeah, it is to the altar. I mean, I'm not disputing that Christ is still there and everything, and that's why I go there, even if I don't like a church's how they operate things. I go there because Christ is there every Sunday.
Unless it is invalid, such as if they were using Oreos and Coca-Cola for the body and blood of Christ.
Or they were Catholic in name, like old Catholics.
Yeah.
Which I hate the fact that they use such a disingenuous term, so that foolish people or people don't need better say, "Oh, old Catholics, they're probably traditionalists," and they'll just. I remember when I went to Catholic school or I went to Catholic church when I was younger. Let's go there, and then it's a party with every single checklist of the church disagrees with this. Only it's okay because Catholic is in our name.
Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, yeah. Here's the last.
Wait, I already killed that guy. Why is he coming to fight me?
I know we trick him into giving us this devil's arm some way, and I can't remember how. Priest crowns from the Asgard ruins.
But you trick a guy to give up a treasure?
Yeah, like this guy, the pervert.
Oh, it's this guy. I guess it's the... Yeah.
Do we have the crown of earth? Oh. I guess we don't trick him in this case. I know we trick him somehow, but it might be... Because we had to come here to this guy for 2 reasons anyways. So... We'll find... one more second, sorry. I've been smoking too many cigarettes. Speaking of cigarettes, I do want to pick up L.A. Noir for when it comes out to the Nintendo Switch.
I thought that was cigars.
It's probably both.
Actually, you mentioned it. I don't think I've seen anyone, I actually don't think I saw anyone in that smoke at all, at least to my memory. I mean, you'd see cigarettes on the ground during some crime scenes that you could pick up and look at, and maybe some matchboxes or cigarette cartons, but at least to my knowledge, my memory, nothing really stuck out of anyone,
abnormal.
Put a Marlboro in their mouth and lighting it. There was certainly a lot of, actually maybe not a lot of, but there was some casual drinking and stuff like that.
That's abnormal for that time then, 'cause it's like...
Yeah, that's why I thought it was so odd. I figure everybody smoked something or other, I don't know.
Yeah. Excuse me.
There was something that's pretty interesting. You during one of your cases you investigate, I think a Hispanic woman that has gone missing or something or other, and you go through her belongings and she has like a Our Lady of Guadalupe medallion. I think he actually says like, "Oh, Our Lady of Guadalupe," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." They actually named what it was instead of just saying, "Oh, it's a religious article."
Yeah. Wait, I said yeah. Can you repeat that one more time? I think I. Sorry. Go ahead.
You find a medal with an image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, or it looks like it, and he actually calls it like, oh, it's a picture of Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Okay.
Interesting. I was like, oh, well, they actually named it instead of just.
Okay, I think.
That's how I get up there.
Yeah, I haven't been checking art Catholicism as much lately. I can't really check websites.
I just browse every now and again.
Yeah, I like browsing it. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's.
Yeah, sometimes you look at it and it kind of gets you angry in like different ways. So I'll just say, oh, well, I'll ignore that.
Yeah, sometimes it's not because of them. Sometimes it is. A lot of the time it's. Lately, it's because it's been getting brigaded so much.
Oh, yeah, I've been noticing that. People will post something and then I have to look at, oh, why did this comment get deleted? And it's because some other person's like, oh, well, because you people are dumb and this is that. And you had to have everyone trying to explain it to them.
Yeah, there was one that I saw recently about how saying, oh, there's people that still believe in demons, eh? And then he posted, well, if you believe in anything, anything's possible. And I really wanted to comment, well, when you don't believe in anything and nothing's possible, why are you not alive?
Well, I think there was something on, I don't know if it was Ouija boards or something else, and some other guy posted that it's all bunk, and then someone was like, yeah, keep an eye out, because the person that's posting this makes frequent posts on our occult, and this guy's like, occult isn't witchcraft, and everyone else is like, no, I'm pretty sure it is, and you're not supposed to be doing that if you're Catholic.
Oh, sorry, this one. So you remember that person from Palma Costa long ago, how he said we'd save their wife?
Oh, yeah, he asked us, hey, go get my wife, I think it was something about his kid before then.
Yeah, his fake kid, remember? Like, his daughter
had the fake kid,
Yeah, and then the demon was poisoned.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. The kid was a fake, and he has to eat his wife.
So, there we go. We saved Clara. 60 episodes later. Just in case you forgot about that.
I always say it, like, every episode now, but I still can't believe it's...
Right. That it's
been 60 or so.
I mean... It's impressive, honestly, because it's like, RPGs can be really hard to do. I have only a vague memory of when I was a monster. I still remember that you say Palma Costa. Wait! Palma Costa doesn't exist anymore. Are we just teasing?
Hey guys, I'm back, and then just...
Hug! I've already killed her, too!
It's like, are we just teasing her at this point? Yeah, go tell the people of Palma Costa everything's okay. Nothing's okay.
Well, as soon as you tell them, come back and tell us that we know.
Ugh. By the way, the reason this girl was pursuing Aifrid wasn't because he liked her, but apparently he borrowed a lot of money from her. I can't remember how much it was. Let me see.
And that's why he was with her?
No, basically, it was back a long time ago that we had to borrow a boat from somebody in order to, and then it's like that. Wait,
did we borrow like laundry baskets instead of a boat?
No, that was a different boat. This was an actual boat. Like we got a trip across the ocean. We didn't actually have to. Yeah. So then you ran off after borrowing money from me. Yeah, that one would be a bit. I don't have it.
Yeah, some collector's value to pay off 100 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we do know a collector. I mean, it's not like you can travel us to the other world. Max is the guy that likes this girl, by the way, and that's the guy that we took a boat with. Pardon me, sorry. Agonesia Peak. And there we go. Yes, we do. 100,000 gallons. We're gonna finagle you, or whatever the word is.
Oh, I remember a long time ago. The road pass.
Yes, we're selling it back to him. Well, if you drop it at this point, Max, we're gonna say that you owe it to her. So have fun. You a darn loan shark. Thanks. What am I, chop liver? And that wraps up that side quest. The end. Yes, yes, she is. Nope, not gonna go talk to Clea. I think we are gonna go talk to Max here real quickly, though, just because... Oh, and get fish. Because fish. Like, I don't know why late game they didn't have, like, just one grocery store where you could buy everything. In order to start cooking later on, it gets kind of troublesome because it's like you... Typically, we're going from town to town where they had at least some basic supplies. And then the later you got... Oh, here's another super boss, by the way. I forgot about this. But yeah, basically, you know that skull thing we fought 2 times now?
Oh, yeah, it's from forever ago.
Yeah, here comes the third form. And he is fairly hard, but not nearly as hard as Abyssian, which, as I said, that comes later. I think I actually beat him my first time. I don't think I had to edit this out, if I remember correctly. I did have to go ahead and get this fixed, because I forgot to do that before the fight, but that's alright. It's not too hard of a fight, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember. I am also trying to figure out what to give Genus, because I know exactly what I'm going to give Rain. The same thing I give her every time. I don't have to take this long, though. Oh, that's the worst part. And healing. Yes, you know you want the healing. Okay. There we go, okay. And now the fight starts in about 3 seconds. So I also have to go ahead and get over there, do this, and identify it. Oh, I forgot to do that! I guess I could do a bonus video, but I'm probably not going to. I meant to do, like, the beastie area at the end of everything, but
Oh, you just show everything you've eaten.
I completely forgot to do that, but I think 70 episodes is long enough. Would everybody agree with that? I don't really...
Yes.
Yeah.
70 is a lot. I think at this point, people will want to move on.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time, but not this time. I mean, maybe I'll do a bonus video that has all of it, but not any commentary over it, you know?
Yeah.
And now I'm just getting this set up because there's a really cheap way to go ahead and make it so the combos work the best. I think that's what I'm about to do here in a second. Because instead of making it so there's 4 different options, I just make it the same option in each slot. That way you can't, you know, mess up when you're trying to do the combos. Maybe I don't do that yet. He does hit like a truck, but... I was gonna say, he does hit like a truck.
Yeah, you're probably prepared, though.
Yeah, I'm fairly prepared. I've got, you know, items that I can use as well, so...
Do you end up hoarding items for emergency use and then never end up using them in this?
Not mostly.
Because like, that ends up being my big problem. I end up hoarding stuff like, because Persona has Somas, which is fully restore SP magic and fully restore health. I ended up saying, save those for the final boss. I ended up having like a ton of them, never use them at the final boss, because I'm like, well, what if it has a 3rd form?
Yeah.
And I gotta use it for that, and then I end up beating the game and I have all these items that don't carry over into the new game plus, so I wasted time. I put myself in difficult situations when I could have used them and then never used them.
Yeah, sometimes I will. I like to overlevel in my games typically.
Yeah, I do that to be safe, and I always check the items if I need the extra push, but I never end up using them.
Yeah, and I can understand that. I might need to do that for Skies Arcadia, because I was talking to James about this before you came along. the Dreamcast version and the GameCube version are different enough. They lowered the encounter enemy.
Oh, yeah.
They lowered the enemy encounter rate supposedly for the Dreamcast version. I think it's the same, or if it isn't the same, it's pretty similar. But they did, however, up the amount of experience and gold you get per fight. So typically, you know, I'm a few level higher. But I'm trying to just not grind too terribly much because it's.
Yeah, it'll make it boring, I guess, because you just kind of walk through.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I was debating New Game. Right now I'm debating New Game Plus, because New Game Plus, you keep the compendium of every persona you've ever summoned. So I'll be a level 1, but I'll have a level 70-something Trumpeter, which has Debilitate, which lowers defense, lowers attack, lowers evasion, lowers this, does that. It makes it so I can kill a boss very easy, but I figure it'd be pretty boring to have a boss fight at a low level and just kill it in 5 hits.
Not necessarily. What if you can you change the difficulty on New Game Plus?
Well, I mean, I could just not use that one, I guess.
That's true too. I just wasn't sure if you could make it up to the highest difficulty on New Game Plus, because I'm still working on Persona.
You can, oh no, and at least to my knowledge, and because I had the vanilla, like, PS2 version on PS3, you can't do New Game Plus on a new difficulty. It has to be the same difficulty you put it on. To my knowledge, at least.
And that's I think you can with the golden version, but obviously since I haven't beat it yet,
maybe with golden, because I know golden is, they rebalanced golden. I mean, probably, I've said it a million times, maybe, because I love talking about it, but they rebalanced the party in golden, so you can't go through with the same 3 people like in vanilla.
right?
Or at least it'll be harder to do it in golden, because in original OG 2008 P4, I just went Yosuke, Chia, Yukiko. That was it. The whole game. Like, anytime I get a new party member, oh great, you're cool, I like your character, but you're not getting in the party. I like my original 3 friends. And I did the whole game like that, whereas in golden, I think they encourage you to do what you have to do in 3 and 5, which is level up everyone equally, so if specific enemies have a specific weakness or specific strength, you just swap out who you need to. But I never did that.
To be fair, I've been able to get away with not doing that in 5 too terribly much. Like,
I guess in 5 they make it easy because you get XP for the entire party. When you level up the Moon Confidant, you get a lot of XP bonuses. Everyone levels up the same anyway.
Yeah.
And usually you only swap them out if someone's low on SP, and that's the only reason. My endgame ended up being all physical damage people because the physical attacks are strong, especially when you charge and lower defense.
Yeah.
And that's all I did. My entire team was dude bros. I had Mona, Yosuke, and Yuji, and then I think I like, what's her name? Best girl. Well, best party member. I've already forgot her name. Dang it. Whoever Queen is, I had her temporarily, I think, just to swap in for a minute and then
I'm
swap it right back out.
I'm a little surprised you didn't use Axe. I can't remember her name at the moment, even though.
Yeah, Noir. I almost never used her.
Really?
Never.
I've actually been enjoying her a lot more than I have been Queen.
I think I screwed up
And
her
she's best
skills
girl.
because she has good. It was debatable. I say best is still
Right.
people to play shogi at church.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I can't play. Yeah, I was gonna say, especially if she did become Catholic after that. But I was gonna say, she does have some physical quote unquote. Like, she has some gun skills. So.
Who the Noir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everyone likes her hair because it's like it's to protect the fluff. Because there's like the fluffy thing you can see, and I think she's supposed to be the yandere character because she's like a cinnamon bun, but like secretly I think they throw like little hints that she's like psychotic because she wields an axe and a grenade launcher in there, where she's like really weak and meek in real life. But but in the Shadow World, she talks about like, does anyone get a chill down their spine when they kill shadows and they beg for mercy?
Well, that's kind of I noticed that she did do that too, but it's kind of really weird because it's like, obviously I chose her for my main character, and it's like I haven't noticed that. Like, she's been pretty honestly down to earth and sweet.
That's why I think they do it as like a whole. I guess maybe just for fun.
Yeah.
They throw in little hints like that, but that never really comes up as an actual character thing. It's more or less when you're in the other world. Yeah. I guess because in the other world you're a completely different person. You're who you want to be, and what you think a rebel is.
Yeah, I guess that's true. say, yeah, this guy isn't too bad, but obviously he can have problems because he's been killing my party members the last couple seconds. That should give us a second or two, though. But yeah, I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind doing Persona 4. I know you were talking about recording that.
Thing is, it's one, it's a JRPG. We've done big JRPG now. Second, it's long. Third, I'd say about half of each episode wouldn't be combat because we want to get out grinding. It would end up being just cutscenes.
I'm okay with that.
Only be cutscenes.
Yeah.
Well, because at that point, I figure you may as well watch the movie because it's just visual novel levels of cutscenes, and then all the other gameplay is walking around school. So you can go to another cutscene to talk to this person for their social link. I think it's more or less good for analysis or something. That's what I was planning on doing. I was planning on giving my opinion.
Right.
That's
I
it.
could see that. That wouldn't be so.
And I'll do from 4 to 3, then to 5, and then the 2. Basically, the ones I've done in order. Because I don't know. When I heard the final boss soundtrack again, I got like this wave of nostalgia on me. So I said, I want to go through this again and talk about it.
That'd be fine. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I need to finish 4 and 5 still, honestly. 5, I'm close.
Yeah, you're close on 5.
Yeah,
4, you've got a long ways to go.
I'm closer than I was previously, though. But yeah, I think you're right.
Well, I guess I wouldn't want you to spoil it, so I'll wait till after. But yeah, I know 5-wise, you're fairly close.
Yeah, 5, I know I'm close.
3 is a whole other. Yeah. It's 120 hours.
Yeah.
Counting the epilogue, it's very long and it's very grindy, and you don't have control of your party most of the time. Right. You set them to a behavior, and they function on their own from there. So tell them heal and support, and that means if they need to heal, they'll do it. But sometimes their idea of support is cast a spell or a move that misses 80% of the time because they think it'll help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not being able to control your character. I don't like RPGs like that typically.
Yeah, the PSP version of 3 is good because you can control your party, but 3 is better because it has the cutscenes and all that.
Sorry, here's one of the best weapons in the game. I think I'm about to throw it away because I didn't like the flavor texts. Yep.
Because it's green?
Nope, because it's Eastern God, so it's getting out here. That's heresy.
What was it called?
Kusanagi Blade. It was something like, I don't know. Yeah, I discarded it, so I'm assuming that people are going to be like, why? To be fair, the paper fans are only 20 attack lower, so they're not awful. So, I don't know. And here we have more pellets. Or we don't. We might not have any, actually. These sometimes drop from enemies. We have one. We have one pellet. But yeah, I was gonna say these sometimes drop from enemies, so I don't typically check, but since we were in the area, I figured I'd check. It's actually a little bit weird that we only had one. And I think there's a Wonder Chef that I missed here that I'm trying to find, or we got that earlier and I'm just misremembering, which is also entirely possible, because I can't remember where all the Wonder Chefs are anymore.
I think we gave up on trying to find them all.
Yeah.
Fairly early on.
Yeah, I'm almost positive we did. Why did I come back here? I can't remember why I came back here. But we could hear the early game music again, so that's good, right? This is actually pretty relaxing. I do like Tales of Symphonia soundtrack, to be fair. Oh, I don't like everything about it. It does have a good soundtrack.
There's no doubt. Yeah, I was gonna say the sibling had the name like Phaedra or something, but her dad's like Frank. I can never get over people in fantasy settings that have like
regular names.
Yeah, the stereotypical names. I always say like Frank from accounting or Frank in marketing. It's just you could choose something cool and you go with. Yeah, I'll take Frank.
Jim.
Bill.
I mean, I'd go with coworker Jim.
That's Hephaestus. That's Daedalus. That's Archimedes, and this is Jim.
Coworker Jim. Come on. You don't get it. I'll show you that reference in a second. But yeah,
Jim gets our coffee.
What was that?
Jim's the one that gets the coffee for the rest of the party. He gets it's Jim the intern. Oh, that'd be wonderful to have a fantasy like a fantasy party, but then he got the one with an average name and he just wears a suit and he's the intern.
That's fair. Yeah. All right, we will be right back. I guess. Well, we'll catch you guys next time. Until then, packs up bonum.